Okay, so we've done going from component to HDMI. What about going from HDMI to component?
You'd have to have an old television is about the only reason that you'd want to do that.
So instead of playing with these prongs, we're talking about the actual ports.
Yes,
the
yes.
portion of
usually why you'd want to go from HDMI to component is you bought a 60-inch big screen TV before HDMI was a standard. Most of those cases, you're probably going to want to go to DVI, because I had a Samsung DLP that had DVI but didn't have HDMI, and so that made a lot of sense. I would go HDMI to DVI. I have run into people that have an old enough TV that it doesn't even have a DVI port; it has component only.
Yeah, I have. I've got my TV's got component. In the Xbox, I still have a first gen Xbox 360. Not the one that output HDMI, so I'm still dealing component.
Right. There is about a $50 box from Amazon made by Geffen that will take you from HDMI to component.
And we'll put the link in the description.
Yeah. The Geffen box doesn't handle HDCP. So if there's copy protection, you don't get any signal. And that's because that's the legal way to do it. If you're going to take the copy protection off, you can't sell it legally. There are several boxes on Amazon that I probably won't link to that don't care about the HDCP. They will just go from HDMI to component and just work. The downside to those is when you're buying a product that isn't legal, you can't count on the warranty being worth anything. You know, I just bought this illegal product. It doesn't work. Well, what are you going to do? Sue me for buying this illegal product? You know, it's kind of like returning the drugs that you bought from the guy on the corner. He
doesn't always take them back, though. Horrible return policy.
Right. And so that's the real challenge.
Amazing extended warranty, though. You'd be surprised.
And so that's the challenge with going from HDMI to component. You also have to deal with the fact that you've got to do the audio down converting in some cases. Most devices have HDMI and analog audio outs, so most of the devices are just the video portion. But you may have to solve the problem of how do I also get the audio out of the device.
In which case you find like a receiver.
Yes.